Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Amy and Tammy Slaton have a complicated relationship with their mother on 1,000 Olp Sisters. Unfortunately, it is negatively impacting them even today. Amy and Tammy Slaton have a complicated relationship with their mother, Darlene Rednor, on 1,000 Olp Sisters. The sisters have learned to lean on each other in difficult moments and celebrate each other's accomplishments. However, their mother's absence has negatively impacted them even more than they may realize. 1,000 Olp Sisters, Darlene Rednor, has never been a huge part of the Slaton sisters' lives. Amy and Tammy have been open about their relationship with their mom, claiming they haven't always been on the best of terms. When they were growing up, Darlene worked a lot, so their grandmother was a big part of their life. Both Amy and Tammy feel that a lot of the issues they face today stem from the problems they have with their mother. While they love Darlene, she was never the best influence on her daughters growing up. Both Amy and Tammy have relied on food as a source of comfort and as a coping mechanism to avoid dealing with their feelings. This quickly created an unhealthy cycle because when everything else in their lives felt out of control, they knew they could turn to food as a temporary solution to feel better. The sisters have been open about their feelings of loneliness in their childhood and often lean on each other for love and support. Not having Darlene as a reliable parental figure growing up has affected Amy and Tammy well into adulthood. They both struggle with abandonment issues and have developed a codependent relationship that has often turned toxic. When Amy and Tammy were first introduced on 1,000 Olp Sisters, they intended to get healthy together and lose weight. They knew it wasn't going to be an easy journey, and they wanted to have each other's backs. Although they did encourage one another, they often argued and butted heads. Tammy frequently used Amy to do almost everything, from grocery shopping to helping her with everyday tasks. This dependency quickly became a problem because Tammy didn't want to do any more than she had to, because she knew she had Amy to help. Tammy struggled with feeling left behind when Amy continued to make weight loss strides and qualified for bariatric surgery, while she was still struggling to make a change. Now that Tammy has finally turned over a new leaf, Amy is the one feeling left behind as her sister is hitting milestones, such as getting married. Amy and Tammy have struggled with self-esteem issues that go beyond their weight on 1,000 Olp Sisters. Their weight loss journeys have played a major role in their lives, which has affected their confidence and self-worth. When Amy and Tammy decided they wanted to lose weight, they collectively weighed 1,000 Olps. They had tried to lose weight in the past, but unfortunately, they never had much success. They often used food as a source of comfort, which made it difficult to change their habits. When they approached their mom with their weight loss goals and their plans to turn their lives around, she was anything but supportive. She quickly reminded them of their unsuccessful attempts in the past and doubted they would be able to stick with their diet and exercise regimen long term. Unfortunately, Amy and Tammy didn't get the encouragement they were seeking and felt defeated by her response. Although it took some time to get there, they have accomplished more than they ever thought possible. But despite their success, they still struggle with their self-esteem. Amy and Tammy are on different ends of the spectrum when it comes to dealing with their emotions on 1,000 Olp Sisters. The sisters have admitted that while growing up, they never really talked about their feelings or how to handle them in a healthy manner. While Tammy tends to lash out and sometimes shut down when she's faced with difficult moments, Amy is often an open book when it comes to how she feels. Even though they may deal with things differently, Amy and Tammy tend to take things very personally and tie their self-worth to accomplishments and relationships. They constantly feel like they have something to prove to themselves and everyone around them. They frequently fear letting the people closest to them down and are constantly seeking validation and approval. To this day, they still don't get that from their mother. There is no denying that Amy and Tammy have been through a lot, and whether they realize it or not, they are often waiting for the other shoe to drop. They find it hard to trust themselves and everything they are capable of. On 1,000 Olp Sisters, Their complicated relationship with Darlene has played a role in every aspect of their lives, especially when it comes to forming a trusting bond with others around them. Tammy, in particular, has struggled on 1,000 Olf Sisters, feeling like everyone is trying to attack her even when they are only trying to help. Amy has had a tough time differentiating herself from Darlene, fearing she will not be a good mom. Not having the ability to trust in her motherly instincts and confidence in the knowledge that she is doing her best has been a tough hurdle for Amy. Darlene's lack of approval has taken a toll on both Amy and Tammy. They have wanted nothing more than to have her rooting for them and believing in them, even despite their past mistakes. Experiencing their mom's rejection, even as adults, has had a negative impact on them and how they interact with people around them. Before finding fame on 1,000 Olf Sisters, the sisters attracted a lot of attention on YouTube through their makeup tutorials, fun challenges, and product reviews. Even though they have adjusted to being in the spotlight on such a big scale, they still struggle with the thought of rejection, negative comments, and how they are perceived. Fear of rejection has even shown up in their romantic relationships, especially for Tammy. Before Tammy married Caleb Willingham, she had found herself in some toxic relationships. Although she was fully aware that her love interests didn't have her best interests at heart, she proceeded further into the relationship anyway. The fear of rejection and not being in a relationship scared Tammy more than her declining health. Amy has also struggled with this fear in recent episodes of 1,000 Olf Sisters, voicing her concerns about how her sons perceive her and her ability to parent them. Unfortunately, Darlene's attitude toward her daughters has not only impacted their past, but is continuing to impact their present and future even more. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our Gossip Tammy channel and stay with us.